I'm going to explain a few more examples on the first assignment. And I'm going to start with this question number 8. So remember, this says simplify and it's not multiplication. There's a positive sign in between. So you are going to add all the like terms. So let me write down the question first. 3b squared minus 7v plus 4 plus negative v squared plus 6v plus 2. Now, v squared is a like term. So 3v squared plus negative 1v squared. This is 1. So 3 plus negative 1, which is 3 minus 1, is 2v squared. And negative 7v and 6v. These are like terms. So negative 7v plus 6v equals negative 7 plus 6 is negative 1. So negative 1v. And the numbers 4 plus 2, which is 6. So this is going to be the answer for this example. So let me write it down. Let me check the answer again. 2v squared minus v plus 6. So 2v squared minus v plus 6. So that's the answer for this question. Okay. Now I'm going to go to number 10 because 9 is a similar question. Now we've done a similar question in the previous video, but still I just want to explain this question because it has a negative exponent and the question says simplify and write your answer using only positive exponents. So I just want to discuss with that. So let's write the question down first. 3y cubed over 4y to the 7th power to the negative 2. Now, since this exponent, this power, is common to every term inside the parenthesis, I'm going to distribute to everything. So this 3 has a power of 1, this 4 has a power of 1. So we all know that if there are two powers, you need to multiply them powers. So I'm going to write 3 to the negative 2, y to the 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, over 4 to the 1 times negative 2 is 4 to the negative 2, and y to the 7 times negative 2 is negative 14. Now comes the problem. The question says write your answer using only positive exponents. So these are all negative exponents. How do I make a negative exponent into a positive exponent? It's really easy. If you bring an exponent with a negative power to the bottom from the top, from the numerator to the denominator, the power becomes positive. For example, if I bring 3 to the negative 2, it becomes 3 squared, or 3 to the positive 2. I can do the same thing here. I can bring the 4 to the negative 2 to the top. It becomes 4 squared. So remember, switching from numerator to denominator, or from the denominator to the numerator, the sign of the power of an exponent changes. If it's positive, if you're switching to the denominator from the numerator, the sign will become negative. If it's negative, the sign will become positive. So we can do the same thing over here, but because this is division, I'm going to divide these two. These are like terms, right? Y to the negative 16 divided by y to the negative 14. So what do you do when you divide exponents? You have to subtract the power. So the powers are negative 6 and negative 14. I'm going to subtract the power. Negative 6 minus negative 14, which is negative 6 plus 14. So the answer is going to be 14 minus 6, 8. So the power of the y on this question is going to be y to the 8th power. There will not be any y at the bottom. So now I'm going to write simply the answer, the value for 4 squared, 16 y 8th power over 3 squared is 9. So this is going to be my final answer. 16y to the 8th power over 9. Let me write the answer. So let me pick the fraction. 16y to the 8th power over, what's at the bottom? 9. So 9. So let's check if it's right. This is correct. So I will stop at this because I will explain with a few more examples in my next video.